Israeli Maytaja may become the first model from her country to pose for a photo shoot in the United Arab Emirates after the two nations agreed to normalize relations last month. She posed in modest pyjamas during a desert photo shoot alongside a UAE-based model known as Anastasia. Israel and the United Arab Emirates on August 13th agreed to normalize relations, making the UAE the first Gulf country and the third Arab state to do so when a final agreement is signed. The shoot, which involved the models waving the Israeli and UAE flags, took place in the sands of Dubai, one of the UAE's 7 emirates and a regional tourism and business hub. Fix is an Israeli women's lingerie and pyjama brand. Out of respect for customs in the UAE, they model only pyjamas.
It's a very historical moment, and I'm very excited to be the first Israeli model shoots for an Israeli brand here, and I think it's gonna be like a big part of the historical moment of fashion and politics.
Easily accessible visas for Israeli citizens and direct flights between the countries have not been established, so the photoshoot team arrived on flights via Europe and on non-Israeli second passports.
It was the first time in Dubai that an Israeli brand, Fix, got permit to shoot in Dubai ever. So when we applied for the permits, there was no even option to choose Israel between the option of the company's countries. So we did everything we could. Diva Dubai did everything they could to make it work.
Israel and the UAE have stressed the economic benefits that normalization could bring, with several business cooperation agreements already signed.